Have you ever stood somewhere so wild and powerful that it makes you feel small in the best way? That's Yellowstone National Park, a place where the land itself feels alive and untamed, where every breath you take is a reminder of nature's raw beauty. The air is crisp, scented with pine and charged with the promise of adventure. As the morning sun filters through the trees, you can almost hear the forest waking up, alive with the calls of distant birds and the rustle of leaves. Here, nature is in charge and we're just lucky visitors. The wilderness stretches out in every direction, reminding us how small we are in the grand scheme of things. The first drive into Yellowstone is unforgettable. Winding roads, vast forests and sweeping valleys. Each mile brings a sense of anticipation, as if something incredible could appear around every bend. Herds of bison graze beside the road, their massive forms moving slowly through the grass, completely at ease in their ancient home. Elk step through the trees, their antlers catching the light as they move quietly through the forest, always alert and graceful. And coyotes cross open meadows, pausing to listen to the wind, blending into the golden grasses as they search for their next meal. Every turn brings a new wonder. The landscape shifts constantly, from dense forests to open plains, from tranquil rivers to dramatic cliffs. Steam rises from the ground, hinting at the geothermal forces below. The earth here is alive, bubbling and hissing, reminding us of the power beneath our feet. Rivers carve through ancient canyons, their waters glinting in the sunlight as they wind their way through stone and time. And mountains reach for the sky, their snow-capped peaks standing as silent guardians over the land, watching the seasons change. The sheer scale of everything fills you with awe. It's a place that makes you pause, breathe deeply, and simply take it all in. Yellowstone connects with everyone, reminding us that wild places still exist. It's a sanctuary for both wildlife and people, a place to reconnect with the world as it once was. It's a call to adventure, an invitation to step into a world of natural wonders. Whether you're hiking a trail or simply gazing at the view, you feel part of something bigger. The journey has just begun, and already you know this place will change you. Every moment here is a memory in the making. It's more than a vacation, it's an experience that stays with you forever, a wild welcome that lingers long after you've left. Yellowstone isn't just beautiful, it's a turning point in history. Its creation marked a bold new chapter, not only for America but for the entire world. Here, nature's wonders were given a voice, and the idea that wild places should be protected for all people was born. In 1872, President Ulysses S. Grant signed the law creating Yellowstone, the world's first national park. This single act set a precedent, showing that a nation could choose to preserve its most extraordinary landscapes rather than exploit them. For the first time, land was set aside not for profit, but for everyone's enjoyment. It was a radical idea, one that challenged the notion that land was only valuable if it could be bought, sold, or developed. This protected Yellowstone's geysers, hot springs, and wildlife for future generations. The park became a sanctuary for creatures great and small, and a living laboratory for scientists and explorers. The idea was sparked by explorers and artists who returned with stories and images so incredible, Congress had to act. Their passion and awe inspired a movement that would ripple across continents. Paintings by Thomas Moran and photos by William Henry Jackson revealed a land too spectacular to lose. Their art captured the imagination of a nation, making the unseen wonders of Yellowstone real for people who might never visit. Creating Yellowstone declared that some places are so valuable they belong to everyone. It was a statement that natural beauty and wildness are part of our shared heritage. This best idea inspired a global movement. Countries worldwide began creating their own national parks. The concept spread, shaping how humanity thinks about nature and our place within it. Yellowstone became the model for conservation, a promise to protect our planet's wildest places. It set the stage for future generations to experience the wonder and majesty of untouched wilderness. Today, we walk in the footsteps of those visionaries. Every visit is a chance to connect with the past and imagine the future. Every geyser and animal is a testament to their wisdom. The park's living wonders remind us of what can be achieved when people come together to protect something greater than themselves. The park stands as a living museum, preserving both nature and the story of a great idea. It's a place where history and wilderness meet, inviting us to learn, reflect, and be inspired. It's a legacy we all share, and a responsibility to continue. Each generation is called to protect and cherish these lands, ensuring their survival for those yet to come. Visiting Yellowstone is living history. Every step on its trails is a reminder of the vision and courage it took to save this place. Let's keep the promise for generations to come so that Yellowstone's wonders will always be here to inspire, teach, and unite us all. Yellowstone sits atop a massive supervolcano, a hidden giant that shapes the land in ways both dramatic and subtle. This unique geology makes Yellowstone one of the most geologically active places on Earth, where the ground itself seems to breathe and pulse with energy. Steam hisses from cracks, mud pots bubble with thick churning mud, and the earth feels alive beneath your feet, constantly shifting and changing. The park is home to over 10,000 geothermal features. More than half the world's geysers and hot springs are found right here, making it a true wonderland for scientists and visitors alike. Boardwalks wind through geyser basins, allowing visitors to safely explore a landscape where the air smells of sulfur and the sights are otherworldly, almost as if you've stepped onto another planet. Pools shimmer in brilliant blues and greens, their colors so vivid they seem unreal. But these waters are dangerously hot. Temperatures can reach near boiling, so it's vital to always stay on the path. The hot springs' vibrant colors come from thermophiles, tiny, heat-loving organisms that thrive in these extreme conditions, creating a living palette of color. Each color marks a different type of bacteria, painting the landscape in rainbow rings and revealing the hidden diversity of life that flourishes where few others can survive. Exploring these basins is humbling, a front-row seat to geology in action, where you can witness the raw forces that have shaped our planet for millions of years. The bubbling mud, hissing steam, and brilliant pools tell the story of Earth's fiery heart, a reminder of the restless energy beneath the surface. The landscape is always changing. New geysers erupt, old ones go quiet, and the geothermal features shift over time, making every visit unique. Yellowstone is a living laboratory, offering scientists and curious minds a chance to study the power beneath our feet and the mysteries of our dynamic planet. It's one of the greatest geological shows on Earth, a place where nature's power and beauty are on full display, inviting us to marvel at the wonders of our world. Of all Yellowstone's wonders, Old Faithful is the most iconic. For over a century, it's captivated visitors with its reliable eruptions, about every 90 minutes. Crowds gather, anticipation building as steam rises and the ground rumbles. Suddenly, a column of boiling water and steam rockets skyward, sometimes over 100 feet high. The eruption lasts up to 5 minutes, creating clouds of steam and, on sunny days, rainbows in the mist. It's a breathtaking display of nature's power. Old Faithful is just the star of the Upper Geyser Basin, home to the world's highest concentration of geysers. Boardwalks lead you past other spectacular features, Grand Geyser, Morning Glory Pool, and more. Each eruption is unique, but the sense of wonder never fades. Seeing Old Faithful is essential, but it's just the beginning. The whole basin is a geothermal wonderland. Here, nature puts on a show you'll never forget. Yellowstone's magic is always on display. While Old Faithful is famous, the Grand Prismatic Spring is Yellowstone's most stunning sight. It's the largest hot spring in the U.S., bigger than a football field and deeper than a 10-story building. But it's the colors that amaze, a liquid rainbow spread across the earth. The center glows deep blue, surrounded by rings of yellow, orange, and red. These colors are created by heat-loving bacteria, each thriving at different temperatures. For the best view, hike to the Grand Prismatic Overlook and see the spring's full spectrum from above. Steam rises, sunlight catches the colors, and the scene looks almost unreal. The spring is a living masterpiece, a collaboration between geology and biology. It's a must-see that captures Yellowstone's vibrant heart. No photo can do it justice. You have to see it for yourself. Yellowstone's own Grand Canyon is a breathtaking sight. Carved by the Yellowstone River, it stretches for 24 miles and plunges over 1,200 feet deep. The canyon walls glow with yellows, pinks, and reds, colors created by geothermal heated rock. 2 waterfalls steal the show. The Upper Falls drops 109 feet, but the Lower Falls plunges 308 feet, twice the height of Niagara. The roar and mist are unforgettable. Viewpoints like Artist Point offer postcard-perfect vistas, famously painted by Thomas Moran. Trails lead to the brink of the falls, where you can feel the ground tremble. Whether you explore from the rim or hike into the canyon, the experience is exhilarating. The Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is a showcase of nature's drama and beauty. It's inspired artists and visitors for generations, This is Yellowstone at its most spectacular. Yellowstone is a wildlife sanctuary like no other. It's home to the largest concentration of mammals in the lower 48 states. Bison roam in herds, often causing bison jams as they cross the road. Grizzly and black bears, gray wolves, and elk all thrive here. Hearing a wolf howl in the Lamar Valley is a haunting, unforgettable sound. Pronghorns sprint across plains, bighorn sheep cling to cliffs, and moose wade in marshes. Over 300 bird species, including bald eagles and ospreys, fill the skies. Wildlife watching requires patience and respect. Always keep your distance. The best times are dawn and dusk when animals are most active. Observing these creatures in their natural habitat is a profound experience. Yellowstone connects us to the wild heart of America. Yellowstone offers adventures for every traveler. Over 900 miles of hiking trails range from easy boardwalks to challenging backcountry treks. Camping under the stars or staying in historic lodges like Old Faithful Inn lets you immerse in the park's magic. The Grand Loop Road takes you to all the highlights: geysers, canyons, and wildlife. Pullouts and overlooks invite you to stop, explore, and soak in the scenery. Whether you fish, boat, or join a ranger-led program, there's something for everyone. The park is accessible to all ages and abilities. Yellowstone is the perfect place to connect with nature, loved ones, and yourself. Choose your own adventure and create lifelong memories. Here, every visit is a new story. As our Yellowstone journey ends, we're left with more than memories. We feel a deep connection and responsibility. This park is a living treasure, protected for over 150 years so we could experience its wonders. Now, it's our turn to be its guardians. Yellowstone's future depends on us, on our respect, advocacy, and care. Practice, leave no trace. Stay on trails, pack out what you bring, never feed wildlife, and follow park rules. Small actions by millions make a huge difference. Support national parks beyond your visit. Advocate, donate, and inspire others. Teach the next generation to love and protect these wild places. The awe we feel here is a powerful force for good. Let's promise to be thankful, mindful, and passionate advocates. Let's ensure future generations can stand in awe at Yellowstone just as we do today. These wild places are our heritage and legacy. Let's keep the wild heart of our planet beating strong.